First off, rest in peace, neighborhood nip. I ain't crip, but I'm on that neighborhood shoot. Building businesses that black owned. If you hustle, better hustle till your pack gone. If you work, better work till your back hurt. And if you rap, make it better than your last verse. Yeah, more lyrics. Stick and move, Javante Davis.
AJ, El Presidente, Eddie Kane University. Hill gon' heal, regardless. You, Buchanan, Bethel High School, by way of Three Man Weave, LLC.
Michelle, producer, Faith Over Fear.
You can catch this wave from the Marlins to the Mariners. Doing things you can't believe. It's the Three Man Weave.
What? I timed it perfect. Hey, what's happening?
Oh, my shit, cricket is
Oh man, hey, we got it. Look, I think we might be in for a good episode of the Three Man Weave podcast. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. I am one of your hosts, AJ. Who I got along for the ride?
It's your boy Hill. As you can see, he'll go here regardless, baby. Let's get it, man. Oh man, let's go ahead and get to it, man. Catch us all major podcast platforms, Three Man Weave, Instagram, Twitter, 3manweave_. You can email us at podcast.3.man.weave@gmail.com. Oh man, we didn't had a whole pod before the pod. It's crazy. Hopefully we remember some of the stuff we were saying.
Cause boy, it was a doozy. So we gonna see how this will go. But
oh man. Is this
before what'd you say?
Oh, we ain't got it on. Go ahead.
All right.
Continue.
So let me go ahead. So we was talking, and there's some stuff, saw some banter on some things that wanted to talk about, man. And I know you had some things. So first, everybody love lists. Everybody love doing my Rushmores. So.
Oh,
Mount Rushmore of black sitcoms. And I think this is going to be a good one because everybody has a different opinion on what the Mount Rushmore should be, whether it's just the best all time, 1 through 4, whether it is influence, whether how it changed the game or whatever. And I'm not going to give my criteria prior to giving mine. I don't know how you gonna do yours, but let me hear your Mount Rushmore of black sitcoms.
Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I am how I always do Rushmores. It's always more so I weigh heavy on influence.
Okay.
So it's like it ain't necessarily the best. I might not even necessarily like the damn show. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when it comes to Rushmore, okay, when you think about the Mount Rushmores, they ain't the best presidents and all that, whatever, It's all about influence. So first and foremost, I'm only speaking for the show. The show is the show.
I know where we going.
Cosby Show.
Yep.
It's the Cosby Show. The Cosby Show is one of the best shows of all time. Like I said, one of the most. It's the positivity that they had. They showed, how black families, a strong black family, like the comedy aspect of it, and it wasn't corny. It was,
right.
It's one of the best shows ever, man. It had everything in it. Like I said, put a whole lot of young actors, on the forefront. A lot of people got their start on the Cosby Show as a cameo and stuff like that. Like, despite all the nonsense, yeah, I get it. Cosby Show is 1. 2 for me, Sanford and Son.
Okay.
Now, I wasn't the biggest fan of Sanford and Son.
Okay.
But once again, when I talk about influence, I think the influence of how the show was, it kind of is I'm gonna say like the it's like the father of some other shows that came after this. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though they were different, different, foundations of how the show was. I just think that this is the premise of, the pinnacle of what people tried to mimic.
For sure.
Oh man. I forgot how to do, because I know I'm going with 4. I know what I'm going with 4. I might as well just go with 4. Oh, no, I'm not. 3. 227.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
Now, I did watch 227. I didn't have no business watch 227, but
Watch
227. But I watched 227, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I ain't ashamed to say I would watch 227, but once again, the same premise that I had with Sanford and Son. 227, a lot of shows, followed that template and expanded on it. And I was kind of worried. I was kind of like, well, I go with the Jeffersons or where I was going with 227. So I went with that. 4, I got to put my all-time favorite show on there, Martin.
Yes. Okay. We're gonna have a different list. But I like your list. I like your list, and it 100 makes sense. And I think we most likely, like, I can say it now, I built my list off of influence as well.
Okay.
And so my first one is Good Times.
I was same way I was about Jefferson to 227. It was the same thing with Sanford and Son and Good Times. So I get what you're saying. I did the same thing.
And the reason why I have Good Times is because the way that it built the family dynamic from that time. And it wasn't just like everything is just all pretty and they're living lavish and stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons why I have Good Times. Number 2, like you said, it's the Cosbys.
Yeah,
for me, sure. I don't believe you can have a Mount Rushmore of black sitcoms without the Cosbys, and that's why I think that the Cosby has to be on there, because again, like you said, so many actors and actresses really got their break. It displayed the black family dynamic in such a positive light. The parents being, doctors, lawyers, and raising up a great household. So to me, that was changing. That was game changing. It was something that we've never seen before.
And on based off your first 2, they make sense. Like, you have the well-off family dynamic of showing, black positivity, and then you got the struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's black. Like,
for sure. For sure.
And I'm black, yo. And
I'm black, yo. And I'm black. All right. So number 3, I'm going with The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay. I can see that.
Because to me, I think, again, on the way that so many different people were able to grow and build their careers from that show, how long that show was able to be, to run, the different dynamics and like things that they were able to actually touch on, like the episode with Carlton taking drugs, the episode where Carlton got, shot, all like it literally kind of like ran like the full gamut of like to really, give people different like experiences. And within that family dynamic, you had different personalities that you could possibly relate to. You had, Hillary, you had Ashley, you had baby Nikki, and they constantly brought in different people, the aunts, and it like, to me, that was one of the first times where you started to get like ancillary characters from the family dynamic that were regulars. And then also having Jazz like being the best friend, but like that friend, like, this little is there's always trouble with you. And then also even that where it's like your best friend, like your sister, and like stuff like that. And it's like, hey, dog, shit. Like all of that, it just gave me like good like ideas of like just me growing up and being from like in that kind of time, kind of growing up in that same time. That's how I was able to relate to it. Now my 4th and final one.
Before you get to your 4th, I want to add on to that point, because the way you got it going on, you just showed the well-off family. You showed the broke family. Now you showed up, of course, here with well-off again, but now your cousin. We've heard as a black community, we didn't heard your cousin went to stay with somebody.
Yeah, cousin got into trouble. He going to stay with
somebody. Yeah,
exactly.
Normally it's with grandma. You know what I'm saying? They all,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying. But another dynamic, another blended family dynamic that we can relate to, and we see it on the TV.
So my fourth one, influence-wise, this is one of the more influential black sitcoms that led to one of the most popular sitcoms ever, Living Single. Without Living Single, there would be no Friends. They took their whole flow, moved them to Central Park, moved them to New York or whatever, and they did that. And the thing with Living Single, it showed the experience of kind of like the adult black experience, dating and all of that stuff. And so to me, that's why I feel like Living Single should be on the Mount Rushmore, because of that dynamic that it showed as, growing up in the black experience and kind of, being, bachelors and are living in an apartments. It's almost like again, it's almost like something that we've experienced kind of like fresh out of college, and you're still trying to find your way. You go into job interviews and stuff like that. You may live in an apartment. You got somebody that you like, oh, dang, okay. And so to me, that's why I feel like Living Single is one of the more influential, because it shows that the bond between friendship, like the bond you have in friendships, that actually feels like family. So even though none of them were family, it felt like a family. So that's why
Khadijah and Sinclair were cousins.
Yes, they were cousins. You're right, but just overall in general. But yeah. So,
but like you said, are you offended by that? By Friends took their whole dynamic and created a show off of it?
Offended? No, because we see it all the time. I wish that Living Single got more recognition for really setting the stage for that, but we've seen it. We like I say, that's just what it is. Like when you put out something great, it will be mimicked. And even when you put out something great that may be original, there's gonna be people that try to discredit you. The same way that we hear people try and discredit Sinners, Sinners ain't original. Like they bit that off of Tarantino movie or whatever the case. Like the I don't know why I'm blanking on the name, but something Don. But
I ain't gonna help you.
Yeah, but they try and do that, but it's like, dog, it was great. And so Living Single was great, and you can tell by how they put that show together that Friends bit it. But you can't diminish what Friends meant to me. I mean, you can't diminish what Living Single meant to me. Sorry, but you can't am I offended? No. Do I wish they got more credit and recognized more for what they did and kind of that foundation that they laid? Absolutely.
I think I've told you this before when it came to movies and stuff like that. I'm bro, steal more often. Instead of doing these remakes,
Yes.
And I get it. These remakes gonna make money because it's a brand, and I get it. Get your money. I'm not gonna tell you how to not get your money, but I do feel that you could just take these foundations and just build off of it, and
exactly right,
and just modernize it. Come on,
and that's the thing that I feel like where we lack, where it's the premise. A lot of these premises are going to be very similar, but you can add your own spin to it and add some original pieces to it, to where it's not just oh, you're just giving us a remake. Because that's where we've always had this conversation back and forth, where so much stuff lacks creativity because they're just oh, we're just gonna take this and remake it. No, you can take this, remake it, put different spins on it, put a little different antagonist on it, put your own little twist on it, rename it, and it's fine. The same way, what's that Jordan Peele movie? Get Out.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't a fan of Get Out because it didn't seem like it was as groundbreaking as everybody's like said it was. Because as I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, this is Skeleton Key. And Skeleton Key is one of my favorite movies.
Okay, so that's why you feel that way. I never seen
Right. Like Skeleton Key is one of my favorite movies, and I'm just like, oh yeah, like I've seen this before. And then I think Skeleton Key was like better, like it had a better storyline to it, and it added some suspense to it. And so I'm just like, yeah, like I mean, it was all right. I mean, then of course Jordan Peele, he started putting out some other shit. And I'm like, yeah, this motherfucker will never get another dime out of me. And I love supporting black, but nah, big dog, you
still got to be good. We ain't just blindly supporting.
I'll watch it when it come on streaming.
Yeah,
but I'm not giving you no more of my money for movies. Like these movies are expensive, but like yeah, so it's just like that's why it's like, you know, speaking
like go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Because I gotta. So as I was going through this, another black movie, like I was watching the other day, and I'm like, you know what? This don't get the credit it's deserved. And people might look at me crazy when I say this, but, and I think, like, let's not get it confused with the second movie, but I think A Low Down Dirty Shame, if it had to, like, if they could have got the budget, to me, Low Down Dirty Shame is a better movie than the original Bad Boys.
Ooh. Now that's the take. Now the reason why I understand where you're coming from, because you mentioned the budget.
Yes.
Cool. But what we not about to do is Low Down Dirty Shame won't nothing but like Wayne's brother Shaft.
Right. But again, I'm not saying it was anything wrong with it. I just think that it was a great, like how they did it. It was great.
It's a classic movie. It's a great movie. Everything about that movie was great. But what I'm saying is now you might have made a different point that Chini tried to make, is what we was just talking about. Take the premise and do your thing. Because it ain't nothing but Shaft. It won't it was modern day Shaft in the 90s version. You know what I'm saying?
But then again, if you actually like low down, like you actually think about it, shit, Mike Lowry was the same shit.
True. Yeah.
That's all I'm like. I'm not shitting on either movie, but I am just saying, to me, I think that A Low Down Dirty Shame, that shit is like, this is a great ass movie, and it doesn't get the acclaim that Bad Boys does, and especially because I think how great Bad Boys 2 was, and I think Bad Boys 2 is one of the better movies of all time because of what it was able to give you: the budget, the action, the comedy, the storyline, stuff like that. So I'm not like, again, that's why I say just strictly like taking everything that came after, but just like Bad Boys versus Low Down Dirty Shame, I'm taking Low Down Dirty Shame.
Once you add the caveat of the budget, it makes sense. It's not as outlandish as I say, but once you said it hit. I'm like, because you're not disrespecting Bad Boys, because Bad Boys was still, like I said, Bad Boys was still
a great movie. Yeah,
I do like what you. Low Down Dirty Shame has some moments, man. That's a great movie, man.
Yeah, definitely. Shame, you better tame that Rottweiler.
Morning, Shame. Hey, man, I ain't touch you. She won't shit.
Bro.
She won't.
Hey, you know what? I can't say that on live. Nah. Just know, people that gone to jail over some shit like that.
He almost shot her.
Exactly.
That's why she came in at you. Oh man, this movie.
And then I want to say another one. This ain't a black movie, but it's kind of where I came up with this premise. This is for like the kids that grew up as millennials.
Mm-hmm.
I seen this on Twitter, and this is what got me like thinking about Low Down Dirty Shame. The Three Ninjas. should have gotten all the hype that Karate Kid got. Three Ninjas is a better movie than Karate Kid.
Which Karate Kid?
The original, the original.
In the
original Three Ninjas. Three Ninjas is a better movie than Karate Kid.
And at the same time, the remake of Karate Kid is better than the original to me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro, because I've tried the shit. That crane kick weak as fuck, dog. Like that crane kick weak as fuck. Man. Like, man, get that. I Goldberg spear.
Oh,
fucking Matt, dog.
Oh man,
Get out of my face with a crane kick. Sweep the legs, Johnny. Yeah, nah. Little dork.
I'm about to put you on the spot right now before we move on.
Oh shit.
Name a movie that you would remake. Name a movie that you would take the foundation and do something different with it. I'll go first if you want. If when we go,
yeah.
Hardball is the foundation. Basketball.
Okay, I can see that.
You can see that it's more relatable because we all know these AAU circuits and all that stuff. We can see it. We can see how this go. Like I said, I know it's Little League baseball and all that. You know, it's Little League baseball, bruh. Basketball.
But Pete,
Hardball
wasn't nothing but hood bad news Bears.
Keep it going.
Keep it going. But look, and then Pete game. If you make it basketball, it's Coach Carter.
Keep it going. You're right. See?
You feel me?
You didn't do the knowledge.
Look,
see how we got it?
They're not doing the science, man. This shit is all connected.
Or it was Sunset Park. Come on, bro.
Oh man.
Come on.
Sunset Park. What time is it?
Got
and
to
then
get
if you
live.
take it to football, it's Gridiron Gang.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man. See, and then if we want to get deeper, Gridiron Gang ain't nothing but Jailhouse, Willie Beeman.
Talk to him. See what I'm saying? Take the foundation.
Do something different.
Go ahead. Give me yours first, but before that, we definitely need another Any Given Sunday too. Like they need to figure that out. They need to do that again.
So I would say,
and just call it Any Given Sunday too. Just different actors, whatever. It's Any Given Sunday too. It's 2026.
So it's gonna be like it's gonna sound crazy, but because I've already actually had this like movie in my head that I wanted to do. And if I see anybody do it, I'm gonna sue you for stealing my idea because now I'm putting it on wax. Last House on the Left. It's a horror, it's like a suspenseful, like horror movie.
Okay.
There's a scene in it where it's basically like a white family they moved to, kind of like a new town, stuff like that. Their daughter runs in the woods, not runs in the woods. She's just like she's an athlete, so she goes for a run. 3 friends or brothers or something, they run into her in the woods. Like first they run to her in like the town, and as she's running home, they follow her, and you kind of know where I'm going. And so then basically they are antagonizing the family and stuff like that. And then, the family fights back and, basically tries to free them. So the premise that I'm taking is still a black family moves to, a new town, but it's going to be a town in the South, blah, blah, blah. But the premise of it is the antagonist is like the county sheriff, the police officers, or whatever the case may be. And they're, antagonizing the family. And then, the family starts fighting back. When they break in the house, white sheets and hoods and all of that. They fight, but they start fighting back. And it's like, that's a black horror. That's a black scary movie. You
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm taking that premise. You know, I gotta go black with it.
I feel you. Yeah, man. I thought Duke was when we started, Duke was losing.
Oh,
And then they up now though. But
okay, because boy,
yeah.
I checked. I have a 3% chance of winning the bracket. So.
my bracket, boy, it's on
my bracket, in the words of the great Ron Isley, busted. It's 2:00 in the morning.
Where you been?
Because my shit is busted.
Oh man,
boy.
I forgot to put
I thought mine was good too.
I forgot to put the graphic up, but before that we can transition on. We got some news, brother.
What's that news we got?
You know, they got some proposals for the 3 proposals for anti-taking. So I got it on the screen. See, do I got it on the screen? No,
nope.
I don't.
You gotta add it.
Got it out on stage.
There we go.
There we go. Produce it.
Yeah.
All right. The first one says 18 team lottery. Bottom 10 teams each have an 8% chance at top pick. Remaining 20% assigned to 11 through 18 in decreasing order. Lottery drawing for all 18 picks. That's the first proposal. You want to talk about that one? You want me to just read all 3 first?
Read all 3.
All right. Number 2, 22 team lottery based on 2-year records. 4 first-round playoff exits in each conference included. Lottery teams must reach a minimum win total floor or else they get slotted to meet floor. Top 4 drawing in lottery. All right. Am I tripping?
Yeah, no, you're not.
I'm tripping.
Like, no, like I feel like they're trying to. Here, just read the third one.
Okay, cool. Thank you. 18 team, 5 times 5 lottery. Bottom 5 teams have each equal odds. Those who fall outside the top 5 in lottery have a floor of number 10 and get slotted in a separate lottery. Listen, this is some of the worst proposals I've ever read. This is right. I'm gonna tell you why they're so bad, because this is raw reading, and I read those things pretty well. Like, and I got confused on the second one. I didn't know what the fuck second one said. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it right then and there. I was confused. That's why I asked you, was I tripping? I'm like, did I read it wrong? Like, because I'm reading it and it ain't making sense. Like,
yeah. So here's my thing. I think we talked about it, but I can't remember who said it, about once you're like eliminated from the playoffs, you get points for your wins to help you in the lottery or towards the first round pick. I mean, the number 1 overall pick.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want. Like, the losing, that's not going to stop tanking. None of this is going to stop tanking, because again, now, like you're still saying, people are getting equal odds and they're in the lottery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, cool. Like, I have equal chances as long as I'm like bad enough. Okay, I have to meet a floor. Well, if it's only going to be a 5x5, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, all right, what are we doing in this 5x5 to really incentivize outside of, like, okay, so what's the floor? Like, what? Because that's what I really need to hear. Like, what's your win floor have to be for you to be able to get in this lottery? Is it going to be 30 wins? Because there's teams that get to the playoffs with 30 wins sometimes.
Yeah,
like 30 something wins, like at the 8th seed, 9th seed, 10th seed in the play-in. Because then again, that's a thing too. Like, like I said, and then like the 2-year record and stuff like that. And then, those, like, if you lose in the first round, you get included. Again, like I say, if you get eliminated from the playoffs, to me, my thing should be from the moment you get eliminated, each win counts as a point towards your ability to get to to win the lottery. So
That's the one. That's the one
winning,
right there.
so that winning is still incentivized. So you're not getting somewhere and then you just start trading your assets and you got a whole bunch of players that should be on G League contracts, two-way contracts, stuff like that. Like incentivized winning. And then what I've always said also is like it may sound counterproductive from what I'm about to from what we're talking about, and we're talking about tanking, but it kind of goes into this 65 game rule that we also about to talk about. Or should I wait?
You should wait, but go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Transition. I don't think you said your part. My fault.
No, I'm with it. I think the one that we came up with what we heard from. I swear I think we heard it on Bomani's podcast. I swear
yeah.
I think.
Okay. Probably.
But the one that whoever said this is not our idea, but whoever said once you are eliminated from the playoffs, the more wins that you accumulate is the better odds that you get. The more points, like you said, incentivize winning, even if you bad. Like we ain't even we know you trash, but just at least try is what we asking for instead of you putting out performances or lineups that boy
that give up 83 points to Bam Adebayo that got everybody so mad.
Yeah. So that's I think that's the one. That's the one. Then like you say, I think that's the matter of fact, that should be the foundation. And then you can try to build off that. All this other stuff that you got going on, everybody get equal odds and all that. Like that's not gonna stop. Like that's really not gonna stop. Especially it's not gonna stop nobody when we think it's rigged. Anyway, you're not changing the fact that we still don't think it's rigged. Like
exactly.
So
that's number one you need to fix.
Yeah. Are they ever going to fix that? Okay. Yeah.
Do they want to?
No, they don't. They don't. They want
All
these
right.
people. They want these people in specifically where they at. Like they want, like, because if they really wanted them in the market, like you said, of course everybody would be in New York and LA, right? No, they want your ass. They want Kate Cunningham in Detroit. They want AJ, what's his name?
DeBasta.
Sipping on some sister.
Say that man name right. AJ DeBasta.
Yeah, they want him in Utah. You know what I'm saying? Ace Bailey tried to get to New York. They said, no, we know we getting you in Utah, bro. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to go to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
He said, please. And the NBA pulled one of my moves. To Utah. Go.
So I mean, but here's the thing. I know everybody they love to criticize Adam Silver for things that he comes up with, because his answer for everything is a damn tournament. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But this is my thing, bro. He trying. That's all. At some point, that's really all you ask for, bro. He trying, dog. Like
Josh Gordon tried to get clean too.
That was the best I had for you, Adam Silver.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's
the best I had for you, Silver.
Just because a motherfucker try, don't always mean it's a good try.
Now, the NBA PA calls for the 65 game award rule to be abolished. Do you want me to read the Kate Cunningham part of that too?
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead. Read it.
All right.
I think it's important.
I am sorry. No. Matter of fact, that's not the Kate Cunningham one. That's different. So I'm gonna go back to this one. I'm sorry. Bad producing.
That's okay.
But his agent is the one on the forefront speaking out on this because of the significant injury that, unfortunately, that Kate Cunningham suffered. He lost out on everything as far as, all NBA selection, MVP race. He lost out on everything based off of a significant injury. And at the end of the day, it's unfortunate. That's all it is. It's unfortunate. But I'm not about to sit here and cry over spilled milk over Kate Cunningham. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you had a significant injury, and I hope you get well soon. I hope you return for the playoffs and do your thing. You got Detroit back to relevancy. Like, but this rule was in place for a reason.
Yep.
This load management shit y'all been doing. Like, bruh, if you can't play 65 games, dog, like, what we doing?
Yeah. And again, like you said, it's unfortunate because it wasn't like he was just, just sitting out and resting. Like it's a serious injury. He had a collapsed lung from actually being in the game. So it's tough. But unfortunately, dog, not even unfortunately, rules are rules. Yes, rules are made to be broken, as they say, but this is a rule in place and it's something that is to be challenged.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Like,
The award is their money is definitely tied to awards, all NBA teams and stuff like that. And I definitely have sympathy for that aspect. I get that, but this was just put in from the CBA.
Yeah, and
y'all agreed to this.
Exactly, and that was about to be my point. Like, yes, I think that they need to kind of like take away such heavy ties to money with these awards, because a lot of times we see some of these awards and we're like, damn, how did this person get that? Because of hold on, wait, no, I didn't say all of it. I didn't say like take away like all of it. I think like the Supermax and stuff like that, because like being able to make these teams and stuff like that, because to me, there's been times where it's like, how this motherfucker make all NBA over this player, or how they leave him off, or this person got MVP. Like, I feel like it's like it was just like it's about time MVP kind of thing. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Where it's like they should kind of like try and argue where it shouldn't necessarily just be, oh, that is what allows me to go from a max to the super max. I think it should be some more things that are involved, whether it be just like bro, if I'm your leading scorer for the last 2 seasons, yeah, like I should be the super max, because it could be a little bit more quantifiable than like say like football, where it's like, okay, if you like make an all pro, because like, yeah, like I'm an offensive tackle. I don't touch the ball. So yeah, if I'm an all pro, then yeah, I should get escalators. Or like I'm a running back, but y'all like we passed the ball 40 times and y'all can literally take the ball out of my hands if you so choose. But like, yeah, if I'm your leading scorer, like, yeah, I should be eligible for a supermax.
This was the part. This is why I had this up there. I'm sorry, but if you can't play at least 80% of the game, you probably don't deserve to win the regular season awards. Only 5 NBA MVPs have gone to be a player who played under 65 games. I'm gonna repeat that. Only 5 NBA MVPs have gone to play who played under 65 games. Like, we making a big old fuss pretty much over nothing from that aspect.
So it's not even necessarily nothing. It's really like, it's not necessarily even about MVP. The 65 game stuff is really for those other stuff like all NBA teams.
Once again, let me finish reading the rest of this graphic though. Malone won in the 50 game strike season. LeBron during the 66 game strike season. Giannis during the 72 game COVID season. Bob Cousy during the 72 game season.
Bob Cousy?
Yeah, you know.
It's like, nah.
In NBA history, only Bill Walton would have been impacted by the 65 game rule. Feel what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure. Like, you don't got to do no convincing to me.
So that's like I said, that's one MVP. That's one MVP out of everybody. Like I said, because all them other had circumstances of why they season was shortened. We talking about one MVP that ain't played 65 games. Bruh, like, what are we doing now? I know you about to get to the point of it affects the all NBA team. Once again, everybody can't win that MVP. So, like I said, when everybody can get it to the all NBA. Like, I get it. If it gets to the point where Peyton Pritchard is all NBA team 3 because everybody else because he played the most games and everybody. All right, now it's time to
now we got a problem.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I get it. You know, what's the boy? TJ McConnell.
Yeah,
he out there. He on the defensive team. He probably need to make the defensive team anyway. But I'm just saying he on the team because he made the threshold, and we can't put nobody else on there. I get it. Now it's time to have a meeting. But
yeah,
you know, and until that happens, I'm sorry, Cade. Get well. But what we not about to do is about to crowd. What we not about to do is crowd with something that y'all agreed to.
But you know what? But you know what's crazy? Like, again, like I said, the MVP, like to me, take the MVP out of it.
Mhm.
But like, we've seen, like in other sports, bro, when you don't play games, you lose out on awards.
It's just that simple.
They talk about it all the time. Oh, Jalen Hurts was just an injury away from winning the MVP. Well, he got hurt. It happens.
Carson Wentz would have won the MVP.
He got hurt. It happens. It's sports. And again, like, bro, I'm sorry. Sports ain't like it's when you're playing sports and you're doing this to your body, it's never gonna be 100% health. You're never gonna be 100% perfect. The grind of sports is a part of it. You get what I'm saying? So it's just it's managing. It's like one of the things that set pro athletes apart is being in peak physical condition and shape.
That's why we can't do it.
Like my knees, I can't go out there. I can't do that for 82 games. I can't do it for 40. Now, maybe when I was younger, I could, but once I got older, no. But that's what it is. That starts to separate it. Like people always talk about, oh, this person's injury prone. Well, that's a part of it. Like that's a part of it.
Bro, I couldn't go. I couldn't play 24 minutes in a full game right now. Bro,
literally, one of your criteria for Hall of Fame careers is longevity.
That's I mean, that's the whole point, right?
So again, I believe that we're trying to coddle too much, and
yes.
my issue is like, oh, we want to make sure that we put our best product on the field and best product on the court, and we want to have all of our stars healthy for the postseason and stuff like that. Well, then, yeah, guess what's gonna happen when that's what you're trying to do? People gonna sit out regular season games. You start and again, now this I'm getting there. I'm getting to where I wanted to go now.
Let's go.
Now you start diminishing your regular season product because yes, all the emphasis now is the postseason. So when people you're telling everybody, hey, you want to get everybody healthy to the postseason. Guess what I'm gonna do to try and get healthy to the postseason? When my hamstring a little bit tight, I'm gonna sit. And I might sit a little bit longer than I need to. And I'm definitely not playing a back-to-back because guess what? That little strain that I feel can turn to a rupture really quick.
Real quick.
That little strain that I feel can lead me to overcompensate and hurt something else. That little calf strain that I got, we know what that turned into. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna play through this. And you're doing it. And then now, again, my biggest point, why you never even needed to, you don't need to shrink the season to 65 games. If you put this anti-tanking stuff in, and I know, you put this anti-tanking stuff in, and like you told me, I know you was a big fan of the play-in, we getting some good basketball. No, get rid of the play-in. Don't let everybody make the playoff. There's no earthly reason why over half of your teams are have a shot at the playoffs, because that diminishes your regular season product. And this is one of the reasons why I love the BCS, because you had to win every game and you had to kick ass in every game, and every game mattered. And so I'm not saying that, oh, you have to be undefeated or you have to do that. But my thing is, in the NBA, especially with it being a series, the NBA is one of the very few sports where when you go in a series, 9 times out of 10, the better team win.
Yeah.
Like when the Jimmy Butler Heat went from 8th seed to the finals, that's just because they had some injuries and playoff Jimmy happened. That don't happen very often. So now we giving the 10th seed chances. We giving the 9 seed chances. And then we giving the 10th seed and 9 seed chances in just one game, like a one game effort? No. And then basketball's different. So layoffs may not be the best thing, but shit, bro, I take this shit down to 7 seeds. First number one seed, get a bye.
I
understood
you. I understood your point when you made it years ago about how you didn't like the play in, and I get it. I'm still a fan of the play in, but now, yeah, I'll wait to tell you that. Now with what you just said makes even more sense. Now I do understand your point about, like you said, you already devalued the regular season so much to the point that we don't care about the regular season at all. Like, the best thing that did happen for him though was all these teams, all these networks have games. I get it. Everybody was upset at first. Of I don't know where the games are. I gotta get Peacock. I need Netflix. I need Yahoo. I need Amazon. I need all this stuff to watch the games. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. But if you think about it, on a Tuesday night, what you doing? They putting marquee games on. They putting your teams on that you want to see. So you can watch an NBA game.
Yeah.
On a Wednesday night, you can watch an NBA game. On a Friday night, you can watch an NBA game. They would do it. They had the right premise of what they was doing. But at the same time, now we move on through the season. You started off in October, right? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Started off in October. Cool. Next thing you know it, NFL starting to crank up.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the bare minimum anyway, people really don't start watching the NBA to the NFL stop. So think about it. Super Bowl in February. Now all of a sudden, it's the halfway mark for y'all. Y'all got the All-Star game. Now the All-Star game so nasty, we don't even care about the All-Star game no more. All right, bet. So now we thinking that, okay, second half of the season, you ready to crank up. It's about to get intense now. March Madness take over. So now, like I said, we watching March Madness. We're not watching y'all. We're not caring about nothing that y'all doing. And then on top of that, you already devalued it. So now we can't even, unless it's a new team coming up, we can't even look at it different. I've been hating on the Celtics all year. And I've been waiting for us to talk about basketball. I'm ready to say it. And I've been like, yeah, man, Jaylen Brown in the MVP discussion, right? But I've been waiting to say, and I've been stopping myself. I'm like, but I want to see it in the playoffs. And I've been stopping myself every time I said that because I'm like, I'm the problem. Exactly. Like everybody else, I'm devaluing the regular season because they lost a lot of people.
Yeah.
Tatum just came back last week. And they still the same Celtics that they've been for years.
And that'd be my thing where it's like, oh, I got to see it in the playoffs. But he's been doing it right now.
But the only reason I stopped myself again from that part is y'all the Celtics.
Yeah.
Y'all been in the Eastern Conference Finals every damn year since he's been drafted. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been a contending team since he's been drafted. Damn it. Y'all the Celtics. We don't give a damn about the regular season when it comes to the Celtics. Some teams get that luxury. You know what I'm saying? You get it. Lakers, Celtics, ain't no regular season, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
It's championship. That's it. I mean, they are historic franchises. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Sure.
But that's what happens in the NBA. Now, I get it. The Pistons. Let's go to the Pistons. They went to that lovable story of, oh man, the Pistons back, man. Yeah, I'm glad the Pistons back.
They was on the trajectory. The lovable losers with the young and up and coming team. Get to the playoffs.
Now it's like,
start getting some expectations, and the next thing you know,
okay, you got to take the next step.
When are they gonna win a championship?
Yeah, Cavs get Donovan Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? They have a good They have a good regular season. You know what I'm saying? They good. They looking like a top seed. They get to the playoff. They squander.
Mm-hmm.
Now all of a sudden it's like, okay, y'all done messed it up for y'all now because we can't appreciate what y'all doing in the regular season no more because y'all have expectations again of y'all at least got to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for the Knicks. The Knicks are the Knicks. But once the Knicks got back good, they had expectations again. This is sad, bro.
Bro, and I really I know it probably wouldn't have happened, but I really was interested to see I want to know what the butterfly effect would have been had Tyrese Halliburton not popped his Achilles and the Pacers won that series. Would the way that people talk about certain things would it have changed? Because that was a team that really kind of came out of nowhere. They just kind of started building things up. They went on a good run, and I think people really just enjoyed watching them go to the finals. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was one of those teams where it was one of those times where it was like, damn, we might actually get kind of like this underdog story to win it. Like Halliburton was giving them hell in that game 7.
Yeah.
And then he popped his Achilles. And then
at the same time, on the flip side, Thunder got it out the mud. And the Thunder got it out the mud, bro.
Yes.
Don't get it. They got it out the mud and took an elite shower. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because the 4 seasons.
Yeah, because once they got good, it was like, oh, these motherfuckers are dominant. Like, so they skipped the whole step of, yeah, we love them, we appreciate them, because they've been in the playoffs before when Chris Paul was there. Yeah. They was in the playoffs the year before, and it just didn't click. Then they just got dominant. It's like, oh, we in trouble. We got to escalate this hate, because you know how it come. You know what I'm saying? Pause. We hate dominant teams. Like, they go catch this hate. That's why everybody hating them now.
Yeah. And well, also the whistles that they get in the brand of basketball that they play, that also.
That's true. I think that's separate.
No, but I think that's why everybody hate. I think that goes into why people hate them.
I love the brand of basketball that they play. That's the physical game. I love that game. The whistle that SGA gets is nasty.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Lou Dort out there like Bobby Wagner, but SGA be out there getting like he be pushing off and then get the call, or nobody even touch him and they just contest and he get the call. That's what I'm saying. Where I think that makes them very unlikable. Where it's especially when it happens against your team, you're like,
oh yeah,
what Lou Dort just he just put somebody in the crippler crossface.
That's the move you pick.
You know it.
You know it.
You know it.
That's the move you got to auto. I feel, but no, I get it. I get it.
That's just why I feel like, it's just and again, people not and again, also, even with Wemby, it's nobody we're not just allowing Wemby to just grow into this player. It's just
that's your fault.
It's my fault.
You wanted this. No, it's well, yeah, I'm gonna blame you now, because last time we talked about Wemby on the Woodpile, you was like, yeah, they should talk about Wemby more. And I was like, okay, cool. No, and what did they do? You gave him an inch. You gave him an inch, and what they do?
Saying they have to take a mile.
That's what they do. That's what they do. Bro, he wrote a 4-page letter about him being an MVP candidate, and the next day, he the leading favorite for the MVP for no reason.
Well, I won't say no reason.
All right.
So, but also when I said that when I was talking about Wemby, that also was me talking about them.
I know what you meant.
They was talking about everybody was talking about they needed a face of the league.
I know what you meant.
I was saying, yo, he wants to be that.
And what they do?
Motherfucker is interesting. He went to go hang with the monks. He went to go hang with Zach Randolph. He cut his hair. Bro.
Boy got range, don't he? Boy got range.
Boy got range.
But it that's the problem where we have it today. We didn't have to do this. Like I get it. He wrote his whole speech out and he made great points about why he should be MVP. And I listened to it and I was like, you know what? You definitely supposed to promote yourself. You definitely supposed to sound like that. You definitely supposed to talk like that. And you're making sense.
Exactly.
And then it's supposed to be, That's it. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to just leave that at what it is. Now, all of a sudden, he becomes maybe just because it was this week. He's the MVP leader this week. Now, all of a sudden, because of the speech he gave, and nothing changed. His play ain't changed. His record ain't changed. Y'all done already the MVP for a while. I've been as a Kobe fan, I've been felt the way about the MVP race. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. Call me biased. Do what you want to do. I get it. But don't sit here and all of a sudden every time everybody want to have a best player in the league MVP conversation or number one seed get the MVP conversation. Like I say, pick and choose what we gonna do.
And that's my thing where it's like I'm sick of like these writers having so much power over some of these awards. Like you go back and start looking at some of these like MVP, because to me, from like we can do this with a lot of players, but I'm sorry, how many times in the NBA in LeBron James' career was he not the most valuable player?
Come on, bro. Like every damn year,
I love Derrick Rose and everything that he did for the game.
I ain't taking nothing away from that Derrick Rose season, bro.
I'm not taking nothing away from it, but that's what I'm saying. Like even that MVP, you could be like LeBron's numbers that year, like that boy made a big Incredible Hulk right there. He got that Hulk smash.
Oh, like, please don't spill it. Oh, man. I ain't feel it though. But like and like you said, that year you can't just go to the I know, I'm sorry, bro. I go to the Steve Nash years, bro. Like, I always feel a way about the Steve Nash MVPs. You know what I'm saying? I felt the first year that he won MVP, I kind of felt that year should have went to Amari if it was going to go to anybody. I felt Amari was the one for that team. That's me. If you're going to give it to somebody. Then the next year, I forget who he was going to get. I know Shaq was somewhat one of them years he should have got it. Cool. That's fine. I'm seeing Kobe take some of the worst players in the NBA to the playoffs, force this number one seeded Suns team to 7 games. You mean to tell me that's not valuable? So I'm saying, like, I can't feel a way about that. And then no, I know that was kind of rhetorical, but it's like, you mean, but he is the best. I know.
I'm just playing.
He the best player. He the best player in the league, and he can't get rewarded for that. But then next thing you know it, this is what we want to do later on. We want to start giving it to the best player in the league. It's like, be consistent. Go ahead.
But that be my point where I'm talking about where it's like it varies on how they want to give these awards out. Where it's like one year you're looking like, yeah. But next thing you know, it's like, all right, well, what about now? Like you giving it to somebody who's on a fourth, a fourth seed, but but they're still good. Or like, and I hate to say it, like even like when Russ when he hit the triple double and he got it, I'm like, all right, now like you get is he doing it just because he got a round number? Because there were some other players that like there's some but that's what I'm saying. Like, yes, the round number is cool. Hey, yes. You averaged a triple double.
Yeah.
But when we talking about MVP, let's go look at James Harden's season where he damn near averaging a triple double and they the number one seed. I believe that was the season, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's use that one that's a perfect example. Valuable. You take Russ off that team, they the number one overall pick. You feel what I'm saying? He had to average a triple-double for them to get to the playoffs. And I think they was a 6 seed. For them to lose Kevin Durant, think about it. That team was top-heavy. That team was Westbrook and Durant and them. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure. I get what you're saying.
So for him to take over for Durant to leave and he averaged a triple double, something that we haven't seen in years. Yeah, that's an MVP. That's something that you can define the season about. It's like, okay, you know what? This is the season that okay, this is the season that that defines the season. Some of these I'm not mad at the fact that some of these number one seeded teams players get the MVP. I'm not mad at it because sometimes it makes sense.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Hold on, I'm just looking for something real quick.
But this year, now prime example, now this year, okay, the Thunder. You mean to tell me we're gonna give SGA another MVP? What is he doing differently? Like that's how, and I'm not scared to admit it. I get voter fatigue. I'm a voter fatigue guy. I like to spread awards out. I like to spread all-star appearances out. I like to see new people, new things. You know what I'm saying? I want something defining. So for me, it would have been Cade Cunningham would have got my MVP vote this year.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
And number two would have been Jaylen Brown.
To me, I understand he came back. Like, yes, Cade Cunningham was cooking. To me, Jaylen Brown was my leader because of what everybody talked about. Like what everybody was talking about. Jaylen Brown won his own team. Like, remember they were trying to break him up. Break him up. Like, oh, he want to be the number one. Jaylen Brown want to prove he could be the number one. Well, goddamn it, he got a shot, and goddamn it, he did his thing
with a lesser team.
Yes.
And on paper, this is one of the worst Celtics teams he's ever been a part of.
Oh, 100%.
Since he's been drafted, since Tatum been drafted. Like, so don't get it twisted. If he wins MVP, or he, like I said, or if he, of course they're not going to give it to him, but he should be one of the leaders because that's valuable. He's showing his value right then and there. And shit, even him showing his value, hold on, Tatum been a candidate before.
Yeah.
Off the fact that he been a candidate before, him not being there should add more value to Brown. That's more votes.
Yeah, you lose an MVP. You lose an MVP caliber.
You lose an MVP it's similar to the Russell Westbrook thing.
Yeah.
You lose KD, boom, you step your game up to a triple-double. Boom. You lose Tatum, you step your game up, and the Celtics are they're not the number one seed again. Okay, cool. These still the same damn Celtics that they've been with a lesser roster. Bro, you can look at their roster right now and not name, bro, and not know none of some of these dudes. Like, bro, I'm gonna say it's a lot of white boys on these dudes, and these ain't cold white boys.
They're not the Lakers white boys.
No, not even that. I'm talking about cold. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got like they ain't Cooper Flags and Con Knuckle. You know what I'm saying? Austin Reeves white boys. These is regular white boys. And I'm not even saying that to be negative.
Yeah.
They would say this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they cooking. It's when we get to these awards, like I said, it's like, once again, Jokic is having another great season. Because guess what? Jokic is all-time great now. I was hesitant to put him in that situation because I like to let stuff play out.
Yeah, but yeah.
No.
I get what you're saying.
I like to let stuff play out.
I seen it. I was like,
hey,
I couldn't hate no more. I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker's good.
He was always good.
Like, right. But that be my criteria. When I be like,
what you get that for?
Damn,
dog.
It's 2 seconds on the shot clock. Don't let him shoot it. God, I'll be in this motherfucker tearing shit up. God.
And he frustrated, but he cold. Like I said, he definitely all-time great. Now, again, once we talk about the all-time greats, we would have an argument, that we could have a good barbershop debate, you know what I'm saying? But he can put up a chair to that table, sit down comfortable, and eat. But far as MVP, who you got?
MVP. I'm going Wemby, man.
That speech show you.
It wasn't even a speech, because for also just like how it would have been Cade prior to the injury, it's one of the reasons why it's Wemby for me now, because we saw where that team was last year. They were, up and coming. You got a healthy Wemby this season. He's probably the defensive player of the year.
Probably.
Okay, I'm just trying to be, fair. He's the defensive player of the year, and it's warranted. Like he is an athletic Manute Bol, and just like he can do everything.
Yeah.
And offensively, this motherfucker got a bag, and he can
that's.
Go ahead.
That's why he's not MVP to me. And the reason why he's not MVP because it's the way that they've done it. You gotta. It's always the next year when you do something. Like when SGA won an MVP the year before, he could have won MVP, but it was like, show us again, and you'll get it. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, some players like Harden didn't get, it took them a while for them to actually give Harden his. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like the Drew Brees effect. Like, dog, you still there with KD, you still there with LeBron, all of that shit. Like this is after the Peyton Manning, Tom Brady era.
Tom Brady,
So this is also why I feel like Wemby should be able to get it. Because you own the tail end of things, and also like not necessarily the tail end of things. I'll say, but like what I'll say is what he's done with that Spurs team. Like they're the second seed.
They are, but he's missed some time, and when he's missed time, they've still won significant games. They still played. They used Castle, UConn all day, stepped up. You know what I'm saying? Like his game steps up every time that Wemby's not there. You know what I'm saying? They still have a roster and they have a different style of play when he's not there. Like they run, bro. Like when Wemby not no, they run. Like,
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? So they are it's one of those, how they one of the first take questions. This team more dangerous without such and such? When it's one of those type of situations.
The Thunder, I think they're 8-4 without Shea.
That's why I ain't trying to give his ass the. You're making my point.
But I get what you're saying. But like I'm saying, like motherfuckers be winning games without their stars sometimes. Like I said, sometimes
that used to be the indicator though. That used to be the that's the one. Okay, boom. When he missed the game. Your ass lose. When Bron didn't play in Cleveland, what happened?
Oh, it was 0-32.
All right. Hey, when Bron ain't playing LA, what happened? Before Luka got there.
Yeah.
All right.
Whenever Bron left, it was the same damn roster.
All right then. So
them motherfuckers had Kyrie and win lottery.
So that's what it like. It's one of the indicators. Like, okay, you ain't supposed to have a right. Okay, boom. What happened? Remember when Memphis? That's what happened. That's why Ja Morant never was in the MVP conversation. When he left, they had a good record. They're like, what's going on?
Wait, yeah.
Okay, we know he good, and we ain't saying he ain't bad, but that's why
his young boy in the locker room.
They was galvanized. But they was the number 2 seed. He was never in the MVP conversation.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So it plays a factor. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I'm not trying to give it to SGA. It's like, bro, we've seen you have better seasons. Like, we just giving you the MVP because like y'all the best team. Like, I get it. Somebody got to get an award. I don't know. We just ain't, we just can't say none of y'all niggas get it. Like, we can't do that. But it's like, get it.
Yeah, I feel.
But Jaylen Brown's still here.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't he got bad PR. We know he got bad PR.
He got bad PR. He's still my number 2.
Who you number one? Oh, you say you
Wemby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. Like I said, I already stated that I had, I had Cade. I want. You can say what it was. I wanted to give it to Cade. I had Jaylen Brown. Like, I get it. I'm a Laker fan, and I knew how this season was going. I know the raw numbers look great for Luka. I know in the beginning of the year, like his efficiency was. I still said it too.
Ooh, that shit kicking your ass, boy.
That shit was not.
A fish in the sea. A fish in the sea?
Yeah.
A fish in the sea.
Yeah. A fish in the sea.
A fish in the sea.
It wasn't. It's like the percentages wasn't really good.
Yeah.
His turnovers was nasty. I know the raw numbers was a good. He was still getting 30.
Yeah.
His percentages was nasty. Like you say, until late. Now this run this late push that he's on. Oh, he definitely playing at an MVP level. He definitely making it. I'm one of them ones. I'm one of the top 5 players in the league. I'm one of them ones. It's just the fact that the aesthetics of how you were playing in the beginning of the season, and on top of that, how you argue with the ref so much. Like, I get it. The win streak has diminished some of the beef with the refs and all that stuff. It's like to say that, but the aesthetics of how it looked in the beginning. The aesthetics of your ass defensively again was nasty.
Yeah.
Like, the aesthetics of the beginning of the season was just, it ruined your chances of winning the MVP because you can make a case. You can make a real case. But the way he's playing at the end of the season, you can make a real case. But the beginning of the season, it's the entire season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They like the Heisman race, and you be like, okay,
like like you start playing good at the end and it erase everything. Like, no, like especially to me when it's close, that's when you start nitpicking. When you be like, all right, well, this player has been consistent all season. This player has been consistent all season, and stuff like that. And again, just to me, like Luka is always and it has always been an MVP caliber player. Oh shit.
Paid pressure dropped 36. That's why I laughed. It was like,
who's 36?
Pushing P. Pushing P.
Hey, this is a 3-man we got Peyton Pritchard.
It always happens like that, bro. Oh man. We got time to ask my draft questions, bro. Or you want to just wait? We can't wait.
We can wait. We getting closer to because the draft. We still got damn near a month until the draft.
That's fine. We got plenty of time to just talk draft. Because what else we gonna talk about the NBA? We got all the NBA out.
Literally, I got that was all my NBA for the year. I got everything. I got my NBA out for the year.
Y'all done messed that up, man. Like, yeah, that is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta figure this out, man.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta figure this out, man. And I don't want to keep talking in a negative light, but NBA got to figure it out. But we got plenty of time to talk draft talk. About to start dropping top 5 mock drafts coming out soon. We got plenty of time to do that. But hey, look, we the 3-man weave. I'm Hill. That's AJ. Some of y'all the 4s. Some of y'all the Fab 5. I appreciate y'all catching us live. Appreciate y'all catching us on the playback. We out.